Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs and welcome back to Season 5 of Decidedly Vanilla. This is Episode 8, not Episode 7. Yeah, it keeps doing this, I'm sorry. Anytime I change my field of view, or not my field of view, my perspective, if I go into third person or first person, it Optifine does the thing, so I'm sorry if you have a little bit of vertigo from that. Yeah, I think I'm still using the alpha version of Optifine as the time of this recording. It has not yet been fully released, and whatever that is, whatever that upside down screen issue is, needs to be fixed because, yeah, it's a little bit disorienting whenever you log into a server or go into third person. That's what happens. But we have finished the exterior of this wonderful factory building, what I'm kind of in my head I'm calling Pixel Co, even though Pixel Co is not a thing. I think it was briefly a thing on like the PixArk server that we played, but anyway, we got the exterior of this factory kind of warehouse build done. I'm still not entirely sure what to call this thing, even after having built it for probably, I don't know, like 8 hours or something, this total exterior job was, and it's looking real good, let me tell you. I've not done anything much on the interior yet, just got a little bit of a walkway down in here, and I still need to get rid of the remains of this little tree farm because I need a lot of oak to do the roof up there. The first iteration of the roof was kind of more of a barrel shape. I think I'll throw a screenshot on the screen if I remember to do that, but yeah, the barrel shape really didn't work for me. It didn't look like the structure of the roof was really supporting it in any way, so what I did was ended up flattening out sections of it. I kept the middle part because that was already fairly flat to begin with, but it wasn't possible to do like a proper curve up there, and yeah, it just didn't really look right to me, so I ended up flattening out sections of it and putting in windows and stuff so the light can get in from the top there. We're going to section this out into multiple floors as well. We're going to have different farms on each floor is the plan so far, and I think it's going to look real good. We also have an entrance up there that's kind of like the aerial sort of delivery entrance, for want of a better term. Like, I think the idea being that when we have Elytra, we can just fly in the back there if we've been flying over that way, over past the iceberg biome back home. And also you can imagine in the fictional reality that we're trying to create here that they might have deliveries by Zeppelin, by like people flying on Elytra, if you want to keep this in Minecraft world, by drones maybe, and everything would be dropped off on the kind of back balcony sort of area out there. And I might even turn that area into a kind of like storage area or like a kind of shipping area where maybe this place dispatches its products by drones or by like little aircraft, air courier, that kind of thing. That'd be interesting to develop something like that up there. But the interior of this needs a lot of work doing to it right now. If we're going to match the exterior in terms of detail and the amount of stuff that's going in here, we need to put some work in. So that is what I'm going to do today. Also going to acknowledge the wonderful help of ZloyXP in delivering. He delivered me like nearly half a chest's worth of bricks, which was amazing, and I still plan on using a great deal of these inside the building because brick pillars and stuff are probably going to be quite common in here. And yeah, this was a huge build involving bricks, and anybody who says bricks do not look good as a block, take a look at this and I think revise your opinion because, yeah, I mean, individually they're ugly. If you make a big flat wall out of them, I can see your point. And if you build a house entirely out of brick, then it's not going to look all that great. But if you build a house entirely out of one material, it doesn't normally look that great anyway. The point is to use blocks as accents and as kind of shifts in the texture of a build to give it a bit more character. And I don't know, man, I'm really happy with this. I think it looks really great. So we're going to do a little bit of terraforming around the area as well. We're going to add in more leaves and bushes, kind of drapey foliage and stuff to make this place look like it's settled in, like it's been here for a little while. And yeah, it's going to be a landmark feature of the island of Enoki right here. The other thing Zloy did that I completely forgot to acknowledge at the end of the last episode is he's infiltrated my mushroom farm, and some of these guys are even name tagged as if like you're looking at them and they're like, moo? Yeah, they've got to die. I'm sorry, Zloy, but they do. It does mean I get mushroom heads now, though, and I have a feeling he probably got them from here in the first place. But yeah, it means I can potentially grab a couple of mushroom heads. The mob head thing on the server is pretty. That's actually Archelaus' head. Oh, my days. I didn't realize. Oh, that's so funny. That's not even a mushroom head. That's Archelaus. That's hysterical, guys. I think that's pretty funny. So yeah, that's the mushroom zombies taken care of. We've got a couple of leather tunics for our trouble as well. And gosh, my inventory is so full of stuff from this build. I literally just finished it this morning as well, so I need to put some of this down. I need to put it all away so that I can pick up anything that I drop here and there. But yeah, we're going to work on this build today. I'm going to do a little bit of stuff on a live stream that's happening in by the time you're seeing this, it will have happened in the past, so I hope you guys were able to make it to that. But of course, I stream pretty much every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so if you missed it, then chances are you'll be able to catch another one. All right, folks, I'm going to get some work done in here, and I'll see you guys on the other side. And here we have it. It's complete, and it's freaking awesome. Oh, by the way, connected glass textures are back. So good. Anyway, you can barely see, in fact, that there is a glass wall in there separating these two farms and keeping cacti from just ending up on this little row of slabs we got right here. So this room was a little bit of an awkward shape to build a cactus farm in, but we managed to do it, and from the outside now it really doesn't look too bad now that I've gotten used to it. Obviously there's a bit of a bend in the glass right here, and I need to replace that there that stripped log that I took out for the purposes of demonstrating some things. But yeah, we did this on a stream, and as you can see, it is working wonders. Down here in the depths of this thing, we have the little circuit that I made a quick redstone tutorial on back in the day. It uses a sticky piston to shift an observer next to another observer, creates a quick redstone clock, which ends up powering the cacti via water stream and a dropper all the way into this chest, where it has been collecting a tidy amount since the stream. I was online the other day for a little while, just leaving this running in the background, and we ended up with 5 stacks and change of cactus. And while that's obviously not the highest yield in the world, how often are you going to use cactus? I mean, really, this is going to last us for the entire season and beyond, let me tell you. It's just going to be constantly running in the background while we're building all of this stuff. I'm definitely going to need to have some sort of overflow protection in there to make sure that things don't just get out of control. And I was on with Silent Whisperer and Zloy the other night, and Silent even suggested that once we have enough cactus here, once we've definitely gotten a huge supply... Oh no, Awuga's asking me to build a roof. Expect poop emojis. All we need to do really is stick a cactus at the end of this water stream, just plant another cactus down there, and then the items just get destroyed every time it comes through. So we don't even really need to do anything to disable this in the box here itself. Like, it can be a self-destroying cactus farm. Like, that can be the off switch, or even, you know, lava or something like that just in a dispenser. You could have a literal off switch for the thing. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great to have all of this cactus around. And on the other side over here, I was thinking about setting up a super smelter of sorts, a kind of furnace array that will end up cooking up some of this cactus for us, not necessarily automatically, but apparently now 1.13 furnaces can output via hopper into somewhere, but they keep all of the experience that you've gained from cooking stuff. So you could legitimately make a super smelter contraption that also functions as an XP farm, from what they were telling me last night. I haven't really quite looked into the science of that, but it might be something to experiment with in future. And speaking of experiments, I have been doing something a little different. And as you guys know, like I said, I am planning on working on a few extra farming style projects this season of DV, and that has led me to discover a couple of slime chunks down here in the ocean biome just off the coast of the island of Inoki. And I have been doing a lot of digging. So this is the bottom part of the slime chunks. Everything is dug out from bedrock to y=40, all done without a beacon because I am apparently a glutton for punishment. And we have a whole bunch of materials here in the chests and way more up top now. I've basically replenished all of the goods, all of the resources that I put into building Pixel Co, or the warehouse, or the factory, or whatever the thing is called right now. And down here, we have ourselves a fully dug out pair of adjacent slime chunks, which I plan on turning into a full-scale slime farm. And as you can see, I've been getting a decent amount of slime just from fighting stuff down here. That is not even, that's probably a quarter of what I got just in the last, few hours. And this has actually been a really great source of obsidian. I have a bunch of obsidian in my inventory now, which I plan to use to build a giant nether portal, among other things. And yeah, this place is going to be turned into a slime farm. I'm not sure if we're going to do that today. That might be a bit of an ongoing project, but I want to head over to spawn because I have an idea for a business venture. Zloy's! Apparently Zloy's name is here at spawn, or maybe it's Zloy 5. Maybe Season 5 of Decidedly Vanilla, maybe. Who knows? I'm going to head over to the iron farm just for a second here before I show you what we're going to get up to in the rest of today's episode. But yeah, if we hop over here, hopefully there should be some iron for us to collect in this. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I will take some of this. There are a couple of stacks of blocks there, which I don't think anybody has. Oh, exactly as he comes up. There we go. Have the blocks, buddy. I will take a few of these ingots, and there's one dying in there now, so it's so yeah, we seem to have a pretty high production iron farm here. I'll bring back dividends in other forms. Yeah, so I need some iron. I need a lot of iron to build some iron golems for that slime farm, because slimes are actually attracted to iron golems, and remember, I helped build this. Yeah, we will need a lot of iron golems for that slime farm, and I don't think I will need this much iron, but, you know, it's an iron farm. It stays loaded. It's fine. It'll be fine. And this right here is a very exciting project by Mythical Sausage, and let's just step back and take a look at the work he has been putting in here. This looks beautiful. All this sandstone and spruce wood, fantastic stuff. Mythical's market stall for rent, 10 diamonds. This is where we want to be setting up, folks, because this right here... Sloy's prank has been removed. This is going to be the premises for a little shop that we want to set up, and I kind of want to stake my claim now. This is Nash's soon-to-be fork shop. She's going to be selling tridents. Oh my gosh! Okay, we need to get in on that action pretty soon. Kane claimed IOU rent. And this is the mythical zombie, I guess. He's got an enchanted book. What's he carrying in there? Is he a librarian of sorts? Is this going to be like information desk? Oh, give me information, dude. All right, let's grab myself some spruce trapdoors if there are some, maybe in the build chests over here. Ah, beautiful. Okay, let me section off an area here, and I don't know where we're supposed to pay him for this stuff. Maybe we need to meet up and collab in this deal, but I think we need to claim a thing here. Oh, we can't. There are a few trapdoors around here already, but we need to reposition these. Is going to be the reason that we're farming so much stuff right now, because I do want to sell some of the stuff that like I said, I've basically gotten enough cactus to last me the entire season and beyond, so I want to start supplying it to other people. And also, if the slime farm works out, then I'm really hoping that we can get a little business venture. This is going to be Pix's green stuff. Coming soon. And I owe you 5 diamonds. Because I only have 5 in my ender chest right now, and that is the last of my diamonds, Mythical Sausage. So you are taking my hard-earned money, and I will owe you a little bit more. I've only got 5 diamonds, but yes, we're going to be selling slime. We're going to be selling cactus. We're going to be selling basically anything I can find that is green. I just stumbled upon this idea right now. We might even sell some of the Zloy heads that I got from that old prank as a collector's item. But yeah, Mythical Sausage, if you are watching this video, which I hope you are, the 5 diamonds are going in this chest. And I might even actually... Is there an anvil around here? I can probably make an anvil with the iron I've got. Let me quickly do this. Let's go to sausage. I can almost type Sasquatch then. Sausage. Pretty accurate. From Pix. Like so. And that will go in there, and that will basically be my payment, unless there's no more valuables in there. Right. I will take the anvil back with me because we'll be needing that. And yeah, that is my down payment on a shop right here at the spawn. What is this, like spawn villa, I guess? It's a really nice looking build. I'm so excited for more people building stuff around spawn. Sandstone and spruce is definitely the theme, it feels like. Maybe we'll get some paths and stuff going around here. And I plan to do a little bit of building here at spawn as well, because that's going to be a really nice thing. But yeah, it definitely gives us an idea to turn the iron farm into something like this. Maybe a kind of tower sort of... I don't even know. I'm not sure what you'd call it, but like a kind of Spanish castle of sorts, maybe. I don't know. Mediterranean castle could be a thing. All right, I think I'm done here. I think once we've got the down payment on that shop all sorted, I think that was all I managed to do, all I needed to do over here. So let's hop back in the portal. Let's head back over to the island, and yeah, maybe we'll get some stuff done on that slime farm. I need a way to get from here to down there without dying. Yep, this is great. Oh, the freaking Optifine. Oh, ruining my moment. Look at that, though. Oh, I got myself a ghast. I managed to tag myself a ghast. But the slow falling. The potions of slow falling. Oh, they're so good for exploring the nether. You can just leap down from any of these bridges and you don't get hurt. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so we're here for magma blocks because magma blocks are a key component of slime farms. They are what we need the slimes to end up dying on, and I've got myself a potion of fire resistance, so do not worry if the lava creeps in. We do not have to worry about that one skosh. We are going to be perfectly safe, although I do need these blocks to stick around because I would like to take some of them home, so maybe if they don't all fall in the lava, that'd be kind of swell. So yeah, this is going to be a new thing for me. I've never built a slime farm before, but I think I know what I'm going to be doing for it. It's not, as always, I need to put a disclaimer in front of every farm I make, apparently. It's not going to be the most efficient, the most kind of rates slime per hour kind of situation. It's just going to be enough to get us by. And since it is very, very close to my island, dang it, this one's right over the lava, fair enough. Seeing as it is going to be really close to the proximity of my island where I'm going to be working on all of my other stuff, hopefully, at the very least, some part of it should stay loaded in and the slimes will be able to spawn in whilst we're just roaming around on top of the island. It's obviously not going to extend much past Y40, so I do think that the mob AI is not going to kick in when we're a certain distance away, so we do have to be a little bit wary of that as a possibility. But if I make an AFK spot somewhere underneath the island in range of that, but also loading in the sugarcane and the cactus farms and all of the other farms we're going to be building in the warehouse build, then I'm going to be pretty much set up for life, I think. All I need to do is AFK there to gather a whole bunch of resources. I don't know about you guys, but I reckon 3 stacks is a good start. So let's hop up out of here if I can, if I don't burn my tootsies on the magma blocks. There we go. Haha, we're out. Let's make a move, shall we? Now, how? The problem with the slow falling potion, it's great in principle for getting down here, but it doesn't exactly help you getting back up. So we're probably going to have to, with the effect wearing off, we're going to have to dig out a little bit of netherrack around here and pillar upwards. Either that or find a path that somebody has already made, but I don't know if they have. So yeah, let's make our way back up there. So here we are back in the slime farm, or the soon-to-be slime farm. I have been farming a few trees just to get some wood. I'm going to decorate the heck out of this place, and we'll probably never see it again after that, but I'm going to have a great time doing it. In the meantime, I have set up one of these things, and this is something I had to kind of muddle through myself in creative. I didn't want to look up anybody else's design. Again, I'm that stubborn guy who's like, I'm going to do all the redstone myself. I'm going to work out how this stuff works, because to be honest, right, this is the thing. When I follow tutorials, I can understand how they're making it, but I don't understand the individual components, right? I don't understand why the redstone is doing what it's doing. So working this stuff out in creative myself, even though it takes longer and is probably a more frustrating process, ultimately leads to me understanding redstone a little bit better. So that's why I didn't just look up minecart emptying thing. I just decided to muddle through it myself in creative. But if I place this chest here, the contents of this should now empty out into the chest, and the minecart is set on its way. And I like the fact that it doesn't even render it turning the corners. It just kind of like warps between rails. That's really cool looking, and I think that needs to have a block on top of it there. That's the one thing I have not yet done. I need to pop one of those up on there. But now that should be working functionally as it should. So let me put the minecart hopper down on one of these bends that it refuses to take, and let me try filling it with items. So let's pop some, I guess, lapis in there, just so we've got something relatively chill. Let's push it on its way so it returns to the unloading station. It should come to rest above this hopper, and the rail turns off. The hopper offloads all the lapis into that chest, which we can't access right now, but that's fine because we're not going to plan to access that. As soon as it's done emptying, circuit activates and the minecart is sent on its way. And all of these basically had to be powered rails to minimize the possibility of the minecart stopping moving when I unload the chunks and then just not being able to move again. Like if it lands on any of these rails, which it doesn't seem to want to do at all, so I'm fine with that. But if it landed on any of the curved rails, then it would probably come to a stop, and that would mean the slime farm wouldn't function. I'd have to come down here and give it a poke until it worked again. So with it being the way that it is right now, I think that's probably okay. If we could have some sort of manual shut-off switch for this, that might be even better. So I wonder if we can do something like that, where I just manually route something into this redstone block that activates the circuit, turns off the minecart, and brings the whole thing to a grinding halt. That would be a lot better, actually. So yeah, we'll have a secondary power thing running into this, but the whole rest of this room is going to be slime spawning pads, and then right here above these is where we're going to put our magma blocks. Let me go and grab those real quick right now. So the idea behind these farms, if you guys have not seen these, and they're pretty common knowledge at this point for anybody who's building a slime farm, but the idea is that you have magma blocks here that the slimes come and injure themselves on, and when slimes die, they end up just dropping all of the slime. Regardless of whether or not you get a player kill, the slime will still drop slime. So it's going to be not as quite as efficient as killing them all yourself via looting, but it's going to be able to run in the background automated while we do some other stuff. And the slimes are going to be attracted onto these magma blocks by a series of iron golems that we're going to build in the wall up this way, and if a slime doesn't sense a player nearby, it will go after an iron golem. So they'll basically be attracted to these killing pads, the minecart will be active, it will run underneath the magma blocks, and because minecart hoppers are pushed up into the hitbox of this block by the rails, by actually being on the rails in the first place, it's going to be able to collect all of the slime that drops on these magma blocks when the slimes eventually just take enough damage that they die. And it's all going to be collected in the chest over here, or there's going to be an identical one at the opposite side of the room, and then we're going to use a series of kind of dropper things and push stuff up using water streams. There's going to be a bubble column there that'll take it up to somewhere close to the surface, and then it's all going to be collected in a collection area up there somewhere. And then I'm going to put it in my shop, and I'm going to sell it, and it's going to be amazing. All right, I think this is all pretty much set up now. Now we have to do the long and boring task of assembling a spawning pad and seeing if this thing actually functions properly, but I imagine it will. We've got to build some little holding cells for the iron golems in here, make sure the slimes can't reach them, but they can still see them. All kinds of stuff has to go into this work. This is the beginning of a pretty big project right here, but I thought I would show you guys this so that you get an idea of what's going on down here.
There we go. So we are now
Would this be a prismarine shop?
It would be. It's in high demand.
Yeah,
Prismarine high demand this season.
Yeah,
high demand.
It does seem to be. I have a problem for you here because
You have a problem.
Yes, and I don't have a bone to pick this time. I have I have a request. I'm working on a slime farm, as you may know, and I am down.
Yeah.
I'm down to my final sea lantern. Like this is it, and this is your merchandise, so you'll recognize its quality.
Let me just check. I'll examine it. Hold on.
Yeah. Got to check all the faces, make sure they're all still there.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's.
Oh well, now you put it down, and I don't have a silk touch pickaxe. So. Oh wait, hang on. No, silk touch axe. Let's try that. There we go. Hey, one or the other.
That's all right. I wouldn't be a sea lantern salesman if I didn't have a silk touch pitch.
That's
Silk touch pitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
One of these that does silk touch.
I wouldn't be a sea lantern salesman if I couldn't say silk touch pick. So yeah, about this. This is my final one, and thank you for letting me have it back. But I'm in need of some more. And would your prismarine shop happen to sell some sea lanterns?
Well, let's find out. It's literally just open right now. I was just putting the finishing touches to it.
This is pretty though. Look at this. That's some nice. I like the sort of minimalist approach. I like the fact that the chests are floating. Actually, it kind of gives the sort of aquatic feel as you come in here, like they're kind of bobbing up and down in the water.
Well, I don't know whether at a later date to just flood this whole thing.
Yeah, to be
fill
fair,
it with guardians.
Yeah, exactly. You probably could. Make it like a high octane shopping experience. But dude, like I love the kind of waterfront view kind of thing you're working with, and somehow green glass works really well. I don't know what it is. Like I've always resisted.
You know the best thing?
What's that?
Best thing? When the sun comes up, it comes up right on these glass panes.
Nice.
Perfectly.
Very cool.
It's like you stand at the door and it's spot on. It's a beautiful sunrise.
I like it.
Sunrise.
I might have to shop here like in the early hours of the morning then, because yeah, that sounds great. But anyway, to the merchandise, because I'm getting distracted.
So the merchandise, as you can see, the coveted dark prismarine, we're sold out.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm surprised you haven't sold that one right out of the item frame, because it's in demand.
Well, it's security tagged.
Yeah,
security tagged. So if you do take it, consequences will be had.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The alarms go
and
off.
Bones will be picked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The alarms go off. The iron golems walk out and start beating you up. Yes, but no, that's not what I'm after. I've done a fantastic build with Dark Prismarine. Right now, I'm in the market for the sea lanterns, and see it says 6 diamonds per stack, but I'm kind of. I'm kind of thinking we need to barter this, because I've only got 4 diamonds to my name right now.
Well, we do have 3 diamonds for 32. If that would suit you better.
Yeah, I'm considering that, but I think I do need a full stack, because it's taken me a full stack to get as far as I have in the slime farm. So what I'm thinking is,
okay,
considering that I'm probably going to be supplying a little bit of the ink eventually, that's going to lead to some of this dark prismarine.
Absolutely.
Would you take 4 diamonds now? I'm gonna put cash in hand. Yeah. And so I'm thinking 4 diamonds. I'm also, because I'm feeling generous. You'd mentioned needing an ender chest, so here, have an ender chest to sweeten the deal.
That is good, because I'll be honest, I have not seen an Enderman yet at all.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost as though the entire update was about water and they don't like it. They've kind of decided to stay away from it. But yes, have an ender chest to sweeten the deal, and
Ooh.
I've got some of this. This is not quite diamonds, but it's got a similar shiny sort of texture.
Ooh,
and
I like shiny. Shiny's good.
Yeah, this is a kind of early taster of the products that we'll be selling in Pixlriffs' green stuff shop, the as yet unnamed green stuff shop. So this is half a stack of slime for you.
Ooh, now that would, hold on. Let's see. It's not edible.
Nope,
not edible.
It's the bouncy
not
stuff.
Edible, but yeah, it's look, definitely, yeah.
Bounces from hand to hand. There you go. Yes.
Let's just check this one. Whoops, let's check.
You can gargle with it if you want to, but don't swallow. There you go. But yeah, would that be an acceptable payment? Because I know the economy on the server is still being worked out right now. But
we're still. Well, do you know what? Shake my hand here. Shake my hand. There you go. There we go. We have a deal.
A deal has been made. Fantastic stuff.
You can take a shiny stack.
I will.
I have my first sale. Ooh.
There you go. As soon as the shop opened, no less. Like, look at the timing there was impeccable. It's almost as though we planned it beforehand.
Going to be rich. I am going to be rich with this stuff here.
To be fair, you are. As the owner of the most functional Guardian farm on the server right now. And look at this view. You can see the dolphins playing out the window. It's just glorious, man. You've done a great job here. And is this stripped spruce?
It is stripped spruce, and we've got sea lanterns under there as well.
This is the first time I've seen stripped spruce actually look good. Like, I don't really like it all that much. I've been working with stripped birch, and I think that's probably the best log. But I don't know. You've done really well making the kind of the high contrast with the green it actually makes the stripped
I
spruce
think
logs
it
look
works
quite
well.
good.
I was thinking at one point, and I might still do it in the future, is like from here to here, I was going to make it into a wall of glass and make this into a giant aquarium because this goes down into the water. So I was literally having the aquarium at the end with some coral and things like that.
I almost feel like you don't need it with all of the stuff that's good. Like there's dolphins leaping outside the window. It's so cool.
It's beautiful. I mean, you would pay a fortune for this view.
Absolutely would, yeah. And I think I will be paying a fortune because I'm going to be coming back every now and again for shards and this kind of stuff. But
let's see. You messed up the pattern. Hold on.
I know, that's the problem. I could you just restock it instantly.
I just happen to have one stack in my inventory. I don't know.
There you go.
It's almost as if this was planned.
Yes, exactly. We may have planned a little bit of this, but yeah, as always, pleasure doing business with you, Awooga, and I'm sure.
Thank you very much, sir.
I do hope you'll be coming back for more of the green stuff at Pixlriffs' green stuff shop because we're going to have a lot of green stuff to be sold, man. It's going to be real.
For all your prismarine needs, you know where to come.
I absolutely do.
May I interest you in some free fish?
I think I may as well take some fish with me. I've got a fair amount of those myself, but I can always need more. It's thirsty work down there in the slime farm, so I'll take some with me. Thank you very much, sir. And thank goodness we got that extra stack of prismarine lanterns because I have 29 left. If I had bought half a stack, it wouldn't have been enough. But the spawning platforms are now done here. We have ourselves at Y31. We are just below the last sub-chunk before we would head up to Y40, and apparently that's the most efficient way to do it, so we're doing it that way. I think this has turned out pretty great. It's already spawned enough slime for me to make 36 slime blocks just standing here fighting them. And as we pop down the platforms, I'm actually quite surprised that I'm not seeing more. There's one little guy over here. Hey, little guy. Hey there. There we go. Just give him a whack. We get one slime ball from him, and that will do for the moment. That will do for this episode, in fact, because we are out of time here. It has been a pretty productive episode, I think we can say. I think we've done a lot here, and as always, we're going to be cracking on with the decoration for this place, the collection mechanism and everything. We're going to be piping up all of the slime from down here up to a collection point up there, kind of slightly closer to my island, so I don't have to come down here all the time to get it, but I still want to decorate this place. I still want to make it look pretty for you guys. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Decidedly Vanilla. My name has been Pixlriffs. I'm still upside down because of Optifine. Please fix this. Oh my gosh. Anyway, leave a like on this episode if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.